I'm Janine Arrowsmith and I'm Head of School at Green Meadow Primary School. We've wanted to give the children in school a voice and a real understanding of equality and diversity to prepare them for life in modern day Britain.
I am Oracy lead here at Green Meadow. So my role is to enable children to have a voice, to express themselves and to communicate effectively with one another. We've just done a public speaking competition led by Excelsior Matt, and it was in conjunction with Voice 21, and the children at our school spoke about what equality means to them. I was completely overwhelmed by how eloquent they were, and that's really fed on from how inspired they are from our No Outsiders programme that we do at school, but also 3 topics that we have studied this year, such as the civil rights movement as well.
I stand before you today to tell you on how much equality means to me. Equality is not just a word, it's a meaning, it's an action, it's one thing we all need to show. It does not matter if you're black or white. It does not matter if you're Christian or Muslim. It does not matter if you're girl or boy. Who you are matters.
It empowers children to develop their confidence to speak. Through that empowerment, they share what makes them feel special about themselves and what makes them special in relation to their school, their community and their home life, whether that's spending time with family or being a part of a football team. The first thing you say when you meet somebody new is hello, and the title of that book is Hello, Hello. The book's beautiful. The pictures are really eye-catching. It really draws the children in. There's great discussion that you can have through it about what makes those animals the same, but what also makes them different. And then we compare those animals to ourselves. Do we have similar features, different features? What makes us the same? What makes us different? And it gives the children then a sense of belonging, and that it's okay to have different coloured skin and different colour hair, and as myself, freckles. It's a really empowering scheme, and we're a massive advocate for it here.
It's making sure that everyone's in the club. It's about you being you. Like, when someone wants to change your appearance, you don't have to change it. You can be who you want.
No one should be judged by their gender or race. No one should be ridiculed for being gay or for having a disability. It's who they are, and we need to accept that. We need your help. We can beat prejudice. I know, if we stand strong, if we stand together, nation by nation, united by one dream, one thriving dream, then equality will prevail.
This was a proper buzz moment. I think he loved representing the school, he loved speaking, he loved that it was his words that he was using, although there were a couple of little things he'd borrowed off some of his colleagues as well, so that was nice because they got their little moment. But no, it was absolutely just delightful. You could just get the buzz off the kids, and also a bit of camaraderie amongst the other children that had been in the competition. They'd obviously been together, working together, doing it, and felt sort of quite close and a bit of a bond.
If we don't fight, then we will fall. But why fall when we could fly? I know if we fight, then we will achieve our goal. I know if we fight together, then we can and will light a fire that will never stop burning until we have defeated our foe. We need to change this desolate world of darkness into a colourblind heaven of joy, where each and every person is treated not by their gender, race or religion, nor by whom they love, but by the content of their character.
I think it's a brilliant opportunity for the children to speak to stuff that is about their lives and how they're impacted by prejudice or inequality or opportunities. And so I think that bit where you have a voice and you express yourself in front of other people in order to portray that and hopefully influence other people and use your oracy skills, but also to persuade and influence your audience. I think it's just a no-brainer, isn't it? It feels like the children are going to buy in, and the subject is really emotive and exciting for them.
I am kind, I am funny, I am introvertive, I am extrovertive, I am curious, I am playful, I am crazy, I am angry, I am adventurous, I am weird, I am funny, I am cool, I am autistic. Yet I don't care. The only word that describes me is me. Me is a representation of all the things about myself, and I think that is what I want to be. Me.
We've linked Oracy with No Outsiders this year, so we do 2 No Outsiders assemblies every week where children have a discussion question, and that leads them on to use their non-verbal cues to show whether they agree with what someone said, whether they disagree, whether they want to build on, or whether they want to challenge what someone said. So it's making sure that they can communicate effectively with one another, that disagreeing with one another is okay, as long as they do it appropriately. And we've linked it with No Outsiders because we really share the core values of equality, and that everyone is different, but everyone is welcome here.
Good afternoon, everybody. Good afternoon, Mr. Moffat. Oh, thank you. That's a lovely welcome. So let's start off then. Who's going to be our instigator, first of all? I would like to start by saying, where is it? When was it taken? What's happening? Who are they? Who's going to start us off? On the back row, start us off. A Pride March in London. Anyone else want to agree, build on? Oh, I can see a build on down here. What do you think?
I want to build on because I think it's about
LGBTQ, interesting. What's that then? LGBTQ, what does that mean? Go on then.
LGBTQ is about no outsiders.
Yeah, anyone want to build on that? What does it mean, LGBTQ? What does it stand for over there? So the point of the assembly is to make No Outsiders real. And the picture books are fantastic, but the assembly is talk about real life events. So in the last 6 months, I've delivered No Outside Assemblies using a huge range of equality and diversity stories. We had one about the newsreader, Lucrezia Burak, reading the news while wearing her braids, and she tweeted, "Yes, on a national bulletin I wore my braids. Times have changed." Another explored how a person suffering from anxiety asked the internet for help on how to order a Subway sandwich, and the internet came back with answers in droves. I had one about people in Poland leaving strollers for arriving refugees from Ukraine. Another about the huge win in Eurovision for Ukraine and how that affected people from the country. There was a great assembly about a blind basketball player taking a shot, which explored its inclusion in sport. I remember a lovely discussion about a woman celebrating her 80th birthday and still working at Virgin Airlines. So the aim of the No Outside Assemblies is really to bring a diverse outside world into the school building and demonstrate stories of hope and community cohesion. We've just today had an assembly about Pride in London that happened 2 days ago, last weekend. And it's really about exploring, what does that mean? What's Pride about? Why is it called Pride? What can we do in our school to make sure that everyone knows they are welcome? Well, it's a great start. So far we've got lesbian and gay. What else? LGBTQ. Also, there's usually a plus in there as well. I always put a plus in if I'm saying LGBTQ plus. So we've got lesbian and gay. What are the other things standing for? On the back? Yeah? Absolutely, bisexual, transgender. Some people say queer, which just means different. Some say questioning, which means I haven't decided yet. So what's it all about then, all this LGBTQ plus? What's it, and why is everyone having a big, I mean, are they all LGBTQ plus, or what's this march all about? And what's that big colourful thing in the middle?
We sit down as a family, and sometimes the children are still up when we're watching shows like EastEnders, where my son has turned around to me and said, "See, Mum, men and men can marry, and that's fine, it's there, and why shouldn't it be? It's part of life, and it's lovely that children are actually seeing that side to life, and it's not being hidden away as something shameful. It's out there, and there should be no outsiders, and everyone should be included."
Accept who you are. Do you know, I think we'll leave it there, people, because I think that's a really good summary point. Accept who you are. 1 million people turn out in London on Saturday to say everyone should be accepted, whoever they are. And that's why I love Green Meadow Primary School. I love this school because look around this room now. Beautiful black skin, beautiful brown skin, beautiful white skin, blonde hair, brown eyes, blue eyes, different families. We've got children from different countries, different languages, and it's a wonderful place to be. There are no outsiders here.
My name's Sam Wright, and I'm a senior consultant from Voice 21, the national Oracy charity. It's been a pleasure to work with Green Meadows over the last few years to watch them interweave Oracy and the No Outsiders programme together. We've been really impressed to see how they've used the Oracy to help their children find their voice so that they can use their voice through No Outsiders to celebrate that everyone has a place at Green Meadow.
Well, I think for us in particular, every child may have felt an outsider at some point, and it's really important for us at Green Meadow that no child ever feels an outsider. If you ask our children to talk about school, they say everybody is welcome. There are no outsiders in our school, and that's absolutely, we want to instill in them. Everybody's different, everybody's unique, everybody is special, and we have no outsiders at Green Meadow.
I belong here at Green Meadow School.
Our gender does not play a part in proving who we really are. It does not show our true personality or character, because character is not male or female, character is not black or white, character is not Christian or Muslim. It is what makes me, myself. It is what makes you, yourself. It is what makes my annoying classmates, themselves. Finally, I would like to say our world needs to change. Everyone should have the simple right to speak out and use their voices with confidence. Like Malala said, we don't realise how important our voices are until they are taken away.
Today I want to tell you about my friend. She's too scared to speak up, but I'm not. So I will be her voice. How would you feel if you were treated differently because of your race or religion? To her, this is not a question, this is reality. She has faced storms of discrimination all of her life. All of this because she wears a hijab, because she is a Muslim, because she is different. I have a vision that a beacon of hope will strike down and fix this broken world. You are you, she is she, and I am I, and nobody can change that and nobody should try. At my school, Green Meadow, we accept everyone and believe that everyone is worthy. What makes you unique, makes you special. You are never an outsider. You are still welcomed and loved. This is how I want anyone who has ever felt like my friend, an outsider, to feel worthy, special and loved. So I stand before you asking you to take this spark of hope to your homes, families and schools so we can turn it into a beacon of fire which lights the nation. My friend is a Muslim, she wears a hijab and I'm proud to call her my friend.
The river of equality will flow again as the boulders and obstacles have been conquered, and the glistening river of love will flow through people's hearts like it's meant to do for so many years. Now it's not too late to make a change. Let's make a change. Let's make a change together as one. Thank you for listening to my speech.